Morning, ladies. Today is day 8 of our 31 days of yoga. So today is a Sunday, it's a wet day, it's quite grey. So we're going to make it a bit of a more relaxing, focusing on our stretching for our 30 minutes practice today. So let's get started. We're going to start in child pose, my favorite pose for starting. So today I'm actually using a block and a strap. I'm going to have a block, you can always use a book. You can just get you slightly elevated, and a stretch or a band to deepen our stretching. So starting in child pose, open your knees wide. If possible, see if you can get it a bit wider than your mat to get that deeper inner thigh stretch. Bring your hands onto your mat. Slowly lower your chest. Lower your forehead down. And very importantly, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathing in. Now lift your forehead in your chest and walk your hands over to the right side of your body. And see if you can rest your chest and your right thigh. Lower your forehead. Now lift your forehead and your chest. I think lift, but still keep it quite low as you come to your left side. And you rest your chest and your left thigh. Forehead down. Now lift your forehead and your chest and come back to center. Lower down. You might find it a little bit easier now. Now lift your forehead and your chin. And come all the way up and sit on your heels. Now walk your knees in, lift your hips so you're on the hands and knees. Your knees should be hip width apart. Your fingers are apart. Engage your core. We're going to do some hip rolls. So you take your hips all the way over to the right. So you notice my arms, my hips, my body goes to the right. Comes down to my left heel, over to my right heel, as you come to the right side, and come back to center. So left, down to my heels. So going in a circle to my right, right side, back to center. Let's do one more that way. So left, down to my heels. You're stretching your wrists, your arms, to your right. Come back to center. And let's go the other way. So we start with the right heel, left heel, left, center, right heel, left, center. One more time that way. Right heel, left heel, left, Just go. Bring your hips back to your heels, lower your chest. Forehead down. Back to hands and knees, tuck your toes. Walk your hands to your knees. Lift your knees to your chest. Walk your feet out. Let's do our first squat. Heels in, toes out. Shoulders in your knees, hands to prayer. And let's hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring your hands back onto the mat. And bring your knees onto the mat. Now take hold of your block. Bring your block behind your mat. And we're going to do a downward dog on our block. So you bring your hands top of the mat. Bring your toes onto your block. Head in between your arms. You lift up your heels. You press your heels down towards that block. You feel that stretch at the back of your legs. And hold. 3, 2, 1. Lift your heels. Lower your hips. Now bring your ankles in between your hands. You're going to bring that right knee forward. You lower your right knee onto the mat. Keep your left toes on the block. Press those left toes down. Now, as you press those left toes on the block, you lift your right knee, place your right toes back on the block. You're back in downward dog. Now this time, bring your left knee forward, nice and slow. You lower your left knee down. Press your right toes on the block. Now you lift your left knee, place your left toes back on the block. Now you're going to bring your feet either side of the block. So your block is in the middle. And hold. Flat bend your knees. Walk your hands back. Hand back to your feet. Come into a squat. I'm just going to take that block a little bit further behind my mat. As I walk my hands forward, back to that downward dog. Toes back onto your block. Hold that downward dog position. Feel that stretch in your calves. Now lower to plank. You're going to lower your knees. Untuck your toes so the top of your feet are on that block. You bring your hips back, rest your chest and your thighs, forehead down. Now come to hands and knees. Release the tops of your feet either side of that block. You bring your hips back, chest on your thighs, forehead down. Come to hands and knees, tuck your toes, back up to downward dog, step on your block. Look forward. Now this time you're going to bring your right foot forward and place it on your mat. Keep your left toes on the block, come all the way up. Stretch your arms up, palms facing. Now bring your chest forward, lift your left leg up behind you in warrior 3. Arms behind you and hold. Point your left toes. We're going to lift your chest and add a bit of a flow. Take hold of your left shin. Press your shoulders down. We're going to cross that left foot over your right thigh, hands to prayer. Now you can always stay up Or see if we can start to take that seat as you bring your chest forward, have a slight bend in your left knee. Now release that left leg behind you. Lower your hands onto the mat. Take that left leg back. Right leg back. You bring both toes back onto your block and hold. Now opposite side, look forward. This time you bring your left foot forward. Keep your right toes on the block, arms up. That left knee, notice, automatically wants to come in. You want to open it out wide. Chest forward. Bring that warrior three, right leg up behind you, arms behind you, hold. Lift your chest, take hold of your right shin. It will be a left thigh, hands to prayer. Maybe remember you can stay up. This is still a hip opener. Or if possible, you bring your chest forward. Like bending your left knee. Now release that right leg behind you. Lower your hands onto the mat. Right leg back. Left leg back. Toes back onto your block. Now you're going to lower your feet either side of your block. And then you lower to the back. Lower your knees. Bring your hips back, tops of your feet, either side of that block. So it's almost like you're sitting on your block in your child pose. Chest on your thighs, forehead in. Come to hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Up to downward dog. Let's do one more set like that. Right foot forward. Take your arms up. Warrior three, lift your left leg up behind you, arms behind you. Lift your chest, take hold of your left shin. Interlace your fingers. Press the shoulders down. Point your left toes down. Cross your left foot over your right thigh, hands to prayer. See if you can bring your chest lower. See if you can rest your elbows on that bent left leg. Flex your left foot. Now release your left leg behind you. You lower your hands down. Left leg back of the mat. Right leg onto your block. Left toes back to downward dog. Now let's do a right foot. Right foot forward. Or actually, was it left foot? Left foot forward. Arms up. Get the side right, arms up.
Number one mascara, you make it viral.
Warrior three, right leg up behind you. Lift your chest, take hold of your right shin. Cross your right foot over your left for that funky chair, hands to prayer. Lower your chest. Elbows to your bent right leg. Release your right leg behind you, lower your hands. Right leg back, left leg back, toes in your block. Now release your toes either side of your block as you lower to back. Lower your knees. Untuck your toes, bring your hips back. Chest on your thighs, forehead down. Into hands and knees. Hands back to your knees. Let's do another squat. Lift your knees. Open your feet out wide. Heels in, toes out. Shoulders on your knees. Hands to prayer. For 3, 2, 1. Release your hands onto the mat. Straighten your legs. Let's come up to forward fold. Walk your hands back to your toes. You can have a slight bend in your knees. And hold. For 3, 2, 1. And slowly come up. Head should be the last to come up, so keep your chin on your chest. Shoulders up to your ears. Press your shoulders down. Brilliant. Let's do a bit of balance. If possible, have your strap. Take your arms up. Lift your heels. Lower your heels. Lift your right knee. Place your strap underneath your right foot as you stretch right leg forward. Bring your elbows in. Then you need to take that right leg wide. Flex that right foot. Now, so you can bend it. You can take it behind you. You come into that dancer's pose. Right elbow up, left arm forward. Start to bring your chest forward. Lift your chest. Slowly release your right foot out in front of you. Separate your hands. You're going to take your left leg behind you, arms behind you. Feel that stretch in your arms. Lift your chest. Now we're going to cross that left foot over right thigh. Bring your elbows in. Chin underneath your wrist. Underneath your wrist. Palms underneath your fists underneath your chin. Get it right. You lift your chest. Lower your left leg down. Release your strap. Left side, stretch your arms up. Lift your heels. Lower your heels. Lift your left knee. So take your strap underneath your left foot. Straighten out your left leg. Flex your left foot. Remember, you can always have a slight bend in that left knee. Take both straps in your left hand as you take your left leg wide. Right arm wide. Hold. Always you can have a slight bend in that knee. Or you can bend it all the way. Now bend it as you take it behind you for that dancer's pose. Left elbow up. Right arm forward. Lift your chest. Cross it over. Cross it over your right thigh. Bring your elbows in. Lower. Lift your chest. Now you're going to step that left foot forward. Right leg behind you. Stretch your arms behind you. Release your right foot down. Release your strap. We're going to do some stitching poses now. So just stretch your arms up. Forward fold. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. Step back to down dog. Low to plank. Lower your knees. This time actually bend your elbows, lower your chest all the way down. Forearms down. Now walk your hands back either side of your body, tuck your toes. Straighten your arms as you bring your hips back to your heels. Chest on your thigh, forehead down. Come to hands and knees. Down dog, walk your feet forward. Bend your knees. Hands behind you as you take a seat. Hands on your hips, either side of your hips. Lift your hips and bring it back behind you. Take hold of your strap. Place your strap underneath your feet. Bring your elbows in. Press the shoulders down. Flex your feet. Bring your chest forward. Open your arms wide. Keep your feet flexed. Lift. Forward. Lift. Each time you lift, so you're rotating your wrists, your palms are facing up. Your thumb is up. And when you come forward, your thumb is facing downward. Now this time you're going to release that strap so it's only underneath your right foot. Lift your left foot up. Take hold of the strap, left hand on left side of your hip, and open your right leg wide. Lower that right foot down. Keep your left leg facing forward. Both feet are flexed. Rotate your chest towards your right leg. Chest towards your right leg. Arms up wide. And lift. Lower. And lift. Lower. Now lift. You're going to bend that right knee. Bring that right knee out in front of you. Your right foot is on that strap. And just hold. Now you're going to bring your fist down either side of your hips. Press your right foot down onto that strap. Just hold. Now release. Let's swap sides. So you place the strap underneath your left foot. Lift your left leg. Now take it wide. Rotate your chest towards your left leg. Keep both feet flexed. Chest towards your left leg. Palms facing down. And then lift. Lower. And then lift. Lower. And then lift. Flip one more time. Lower. And then lift. Now just like bend your left knee. Bring your left knee out in front of you. Face either side of your hips and hold. And really push your chest forward so your shoulder blades are together. Keep that right foot flexed and move. Now release. Now you're going to bend your right knee and place your right foot in the strap. So both feet are in the strap, knees are bent. You lift your feet. Keep your knees bent or straight and hold. Elbows tucked either side of your body. 3. Bend your knees, lower your heels down. Now lift again. Straighten or bend. 3, 2. Lower your heels. Chest to your thighs. Lift. Now start to bend your knees. You lower. Shipping your heels together. Soles of your feet together. Release your strength. Interlace your hands round your toes. Round your back as you bend your elbow, chin to chin. 3, 2, 1, straighten your back. Take your right hand behind you and twist and look at your right shoulder. You're gonna chest forward, right hand to your toe, left hand behind you. Come to center. Sure, of course. Move the strap to the side. Hands up with the mat. Uncross as it comes out to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees. Untuck your toes, hips back, chest and your thighs, forward and back. Come to hands and knees. Now take hold of the strap again. Take hold of the strap on your right foot. Move your block away and left forearm down. So you're on the side. Both ends of the strap in your right hand. Left forearm down. You're going to lift that right leg up. Flex. And lower. So lift. And roll. Now lift. Take that left leg forward. Just hover it. You lift. And lower. So you lift. Take it forward. Lift. And lower. One more time, lift. Forward. Lift. And lower. Now release. Like you do the other side. The strap underneath the left foot goes down. Right forearm down. You're on the side. Lift your left. And lower. Try and keep both feet flexed. So lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. You lift. But this time take it forward out in front of you. That T shape. You lift. And lower. So lift. Forward. Lift. And lower. One more time. Lift. Out in front and hold. You lift. And lower. Release your strap. Now you're going to take both feet onto your strap. Your knees are bent. Lower your back onto the mat. Now you need to walk your feet back. Elbows on the mat. You're holding on to that strap. Try and keep your feet hip width apart. So as you lift your hips, you press your feet down onto that strap. And you're holding your strap. You should feel that stretch on your arms. You lower your hips. You lift your hips. Now you can keep your elbows down or you stretch your arms up. You lower your hips, lower your elbows. Lift your hips straight to your arms. And lower. Lift. And lower. Let's do two more like that. Lift. And lower. One more time, lift. Lower your hips. Lower your elbows. Release your stride. Bring your knees up to your chest. Wrap your arms around, take hold of your opposite wrist. And just rock side to side. Now roll to your right side. Use your left hand to come up to sitting. And come to a seated pose. Take your arms up. Wrap your arms round your back and take hold of your opposite elbows. And bring your chest forward. You lift your chest. Release your arms behind you. Fingers away from your body. You feel that stretch across your chest. Look up. And look forward, take your arms out in front of you. And you interlace your fingers around your back. Straighten your back, take your arms up. Take your right hand down, left arm over your head. Bring your left hand down, right arm over your head. Take both arms up, hands at prayer at the top. And you lower your thumbs to your forehead. For clarity in your breath. She lifts. For clarity in your breath. And onto your breastbone. For clarity in your breath. May the light of me honor the light to you. Namaste. And ladies, see you tomorrow.